What's up, everybody? How's it going? Good to see everybody. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I'm trying to get all this stuff like reorganized again. I thought I had everything already set up, and I made a mistake. Forgot to put a thumbnail for YouTube. Put thumbnails everywhere else. Now I'm just trying to figure out if anybody knows how to do this. Clear this Google Doc for the Whiskey Tube giveaway stuff. How you reset it to where you can start putting in names and stuff again. So hopefully somebody comes on to help me out, or else I'm gonna have to do all this try to do this another way by hand. So let's see. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring on the man of the hour. Sorry I didn't get you on earlier, Mr. Wheelz, but what's going on, brother?
How's it going?
It's going. It's a little stressful. I thought I'd be back like in plenty of time to get this all done, but California traffic screwed me over again today.
All good.
Yeah, I went to meet up with Bourbon Beginnings and Libation Exploration, Tito and Ruben, out at a liquor store out here. And it's 29 miles away. It took me an hour and a half on an alternate route to get there. And then when we were there and everybody was leaving, they're like, "Hey, you gonna be able to make it back?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I already checked the maps like 5 minutes ago. It says it's like 35 minutes." And then as soon as I get on the freeway, it turns into an hour and 15 minutes. And then
Gotcha.
I'm rushing to get up here. Yeah, I'm rushing up to get up here, and I'm trying to get all the stuff up. Like, it's kind of hard to track on just two screens, multiple windows for stuff for giveaways and stuff now, because there's going to be a little bit different, and I still have to get those other people's names that you gave me earlier in there too. Okay, well, before we get started, I'll go ahead and knock it out. So what did I buy today? Today, the only thing I bought was, this was finally the first time this is the first sighting. I've been begging to get a hold of the bottle of this, and it's the first sighting that I've seen in California, and I saw it today when we were at El Cerrito, and I finally got the bottle I've been looking for, the ASW Fiddler Georgia Heartwood. So I got that today. I got a Clyde Mays single barrel store pick. There's the Jazz the Furious 1934. Jazz is the owner of El Cerrito Liquor. So, and then what was else? Oh, and then I've been looking for this too because somebody said it was good and it's cheap. Is Alberta Dark Rye, the dark batch. It was only like $26. So I was like, hey, all right, cool. That's what I picked up today. But at the same time, a couple other things happened too. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and anybody that's in the chat, if anybody, Bourbon, if you can go ahead and throw up the link to the GoFundMe for Brandon, I'd appreciate that. And what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna go ahead and run. I've cleared my accounts for PayPal and Venmo. And I did make the PayPal payment today. I'm waiting for the Venmo payment to go through. They haven't got. I mean, not paying Venmo. I sent the Venmo to my own personal account. Then I went ahead and donated online to the charity. I'm just waiting for the receipt back from that. So it came out to a total of $2,310 total between the two accounts that for my last charity stream for Hope for the Day. So that went out. I'll bring up the receipt later. So yeah, if anybody in here knows how to clear this giveaway sheet, I'd appreciate it, because it's got the last one that was done by Kerber a few days ago, but I don't know how to reset this so I could use it. Let's see. And then Brandon's. So yeah, so you can go, if you don't have the GoFundMe link or it doesn't pop up or whatever, you can go to Facebook and go to Brandon Elliott. That's 2 L's, 2 T's. And you can't miss it. There's the GoFundMe links right there. I'll try to grab it here in a few minutes. But let's see. Just so you know, okay, so giveaway wise, tonight, for every $5 donation, you'll be in the running for what's supposed to be only 6 bottles, but at the last minute, a little while ago, a guy named DMC Kentucky, we all know him as Prescription Bourbon, asked if he could please also put in a bottle. Hold on, I got to look at his dang message. It was, oh crap, dang it, DMC. Now I got to remember what it was. I got so many messages today, it was crazy. Let's see, there we go, DMC. Oh yeah, he's throwing in a rare breed rye. So I got to remember, I write that down. So DMC is rare breed rye. Okay. So it ends up being 7 bottles. That's it. We're going to give those away. Just so you know, Klein can't be. He's not going to be able to watch the stream. So he contacted me earlier the other night. He's throwing in a Cooper's 100, and then he'll be donating $100 to your GoFundMe when he gets back into town, because he's flying right now.
Yep, I see your Instagram video, or some of it.
Okay. And so then I'm throwing in a Buffalo Trace kosher rye recipe. Lava Man is throwing in a McKenna 10-year. Gary Franchi is throwing in a Lost Monarch. Mr. Whiskey Shits, I'll get to his bottle in a second. And YPC is throwing in Experience of French Lick, Lee W. St. Clair. And Adam is going to go ahead and throw in a 2021 in-state only High West Boo Rye. So you can only get those in Utah now. So he's throwing in one of those. And then last time I checked, you were still throwing in an Elijah Craig Rye, correct? All right. So, and then Mr. Wheelz is throwing in so that ends up with 8. I forgot to even write you down. That comes down. That's 8 bottles. AC Rye. Okay, so those are the giveaways tonight for every $5 donation. You can go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put them across the. Yeah, there you go. There's his. If you can, Brandon, if you can pull up your GoFundMe. Oh, wait, no, I got it right here. Hold on. Did it. Let's see. I got it right here, dummy. Let's see, Brandon. And Elliott. Okay. So I should be able to. Why am I looking at pictures? I don't want to look at pictures. I've seen enough of Clifton. Hold on. Okay. So right now on his, I guess Jason hasn't sent his stuff over or whatever from YouTube.
Yeah, that takes about a month. So
yeah. So Jason says that he raised just over 3,000 from what I understand. So technically out of the 15,000 goal, there's almost we're literally at probably right around 7,500, because Brandon sent me over a list today of people that were donating on a Venmo account. So that was about 400 and something. I believe when the last time that he sent it to me was like 400 and something dollars. So that would put this at 46, according to what's on the screen, around 46. And then another $3,000, that's about 70. So we're 50% there, guys. Let's go ahead and work towards the next 50%. So you can go ahead and donate on GoFundMe. And when you donate, I should be able to see the donations as they happen.
So the last one should be Lazy Day Liquors or Lazy Day.
Right. So we're counting. So which one? Okay. I was going to see that I got these anonymous ones really throwing me off. So I checked, I was testing it, but I threw I was going to put $10 anyway, but I threw $10 at it to see if I could immediately see it. And it came up as soon as I put it in, but I got 2 anonymous here that I can't put in the giveaway because I don't know who they are. But I think that everything from when I told them that I was going to start this a couple days ago from Wednesday. So that would mean that Adam Dorman, Simon Delvecchia, and Lazy Day would be also. Well, Lazy Day just went on 25 minutes ago. But that means that Adam Dorman and Simon Delvecchia will be counted for this also. Like I said, I got to get I'm gonna have to write this down for now and just worry about getting it on a list here in a little bit.
I was gonna say, I just looked on there. There should be, I'm counting 6 of those, so they're a part of the other Venmo thing. They added more. So
so it's you're talking about those. Let's see. Do I need to refresh it? Hold on. Okay, well I see. Okay, so right now, like I said, there was 2 anonymous after me, but then Adam Dorman is in for 15.
okay.
Simon Del Vecchia is in for.
Okay, it's just popping up for me. So
and you're are you on Venmo or are you on?
Well, I get notifications for the GoFundMe.
Okay, so Sugar Kitty just popped up on mine.
Yep.
So let's see. I was so freaking organized with this stuff. I moved one freaking stack of papers, and now I'm screwing myself. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to just write this down by hand for right now, and then I'll get it in a list and stuff. I thought, because I was told by the master, Trev Wilson, that don't worry about it. You don't have to clear it. It takes care of itself. And then I go to use it, and it's from a giveaway from the other night. I think on Calori. So let's see. So let me get these down. So we got, yeah, those with the ones you sent me is on my phone. So it's like I was trying to see the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to expand them out, and I'm like going, okay, well, hopefully I can still see them. So it's 20 per 100, so that's 60. Okay, and then Simon. Yeah, that was really cool that Jason was able to raise that much.
Yeah, it really was. That's going to help me out a lot.
And then let's see, Lazy Day.
Don't count them.
Well, wait, you don't want to count Lazy Day Liquor?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, I understand why now.
Yeah.
And then Sugar Kitty. Okay.
I mean, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so right now I've got Sugar Kitty, Simon, Adam, and then let me go to your message and get those people so I can get them all caught up. Let's see. According to event, okay. So Allie Kern is 10. Because I saw JW up in the corner, and I'm like, who the hell's JW? And so obviously Brandon Elliott's not your real name. It's JW.
Yeah.
Okay, so wow, that's a pretty Brandon Verrett. I want to say Brandon Verrett donated to something else that I did not too long ago. See 4. The name looks normal. I mean, it looks like something I've seen before. Chris Collins. Okay. 10. All right. Let's see. And then the next one is that I got. I'm sorry, Wheelz. I'm sorry. I would have. This would have already been done if I wouldn't.
You're good.
So yeah, today I met up with Tito Dirk and Ruben from Bourbon Beginnings. That was cool. Ruben was down from up in the high desert to go see his son, and Tito lives in Orange County, and then El Cerrito's like one of his main places. Exchanged some samples and stuff like that. Like Tito gave me Woodford 2019 Woodford Reserve batch proof, and a sample of Leopold Brothers, and then who was it? Ruben gave me a blind flight. He just has to send me whatever it's a rye blind flight. He's going to send me the key, hopefully soon. I was going to do it tonight, and I forgot to make sure that he sent me the freaking Why does everybody that sent stuff to your Venmo have such long ass names?
I don't know what to tell you there.
Like this one guy, Russell Vandermedian. I'm like, damn, this is cool. It's cool that people already started doing this ahead of time. I mean, I said something about it and everything else, but I hadn't seen anything except for a couple that were on the GoFundMe. So that's cool.
Yeah, well, that's on a different social media platform there that I did a couple of videos for.
Okay.
So, and that's where all that's coming from.
Oh, okay. So JW is whoever was hosting it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So let's go with okay, guys. So this is what's going to happen now. I've got that going across. Mike Stahl, you and your freaking banners. All right. Stop with your damn banners. You're pissing me off. I'm just kidding. Hold on. Let me go ahead and see if I can finally do this right. Let's see. Top. Oh no, it's the wrong way, dummy. Let's see. Okay. The share. Okay, copy. All right, see if I can make a banner real quick while I'm doing this and throw yours on. Actually, I can put it right behind my.
I'm gonna run and grab another clean glass because apparently the one I grabbed is dirty.
Yeah, you go run and do that, okay? Smart ass. I love it when you say that. I'm gonna go run and do this. Or I'm just rolling in. Always another one of my favorite ones. All right. Okay, that should make you happy now, Stahl. Stop telling me what to do, man. Just because your co-pilot is my co-pilot and you stole him away from me doesn't mean you get to tell me what to do, damn it. I'm just playing with you. I love you, bro. I love you, brother. You're great. I know you're just trying to help. I'm just playing with you. Take it easy. Take it easy. It's all right. Okay, so across the bottom is my Venmo, my PayPal. I made sure they were clear of all the monies from the last stream. Like I said, I got one receipt for what I did on PayPal. The money for the Venmo, I'm waiting for a receipt to come back from them to actually take it out of my account. But both of them are clear. So anything that goes to either one of those two of my PayPals will be, or my Venmo will be sent over to Brandon, to Wheelz, and is Wheelz GoFundMe is right there. That's the link right there if you want to type that in. If you're still having a hard time doing it, just go ahead and go to Facebook, go to Brandon Elliott. That's 2 L's, 2 T's, and just go ahead and you can go to Facebook. Okay, so we got, let's see, Big League Bourbon. Big League Bourbon for 4. Okay. If you send something to my PayPal or my Venmo, I should be able to pick up on it like Ralph. I mean, it should just pop up right real quick. You can throw it in the chat, but it's going to be hard for me. If there's anybody in there who knows how to use the spreadsheet and can help me out by telling me how to clear this damn thing, I would appreciate it. If not, if someone does have a spreadsheet, does know how to clear it, but is willing to go ahead and pick up from here, start putting names in and stuff like that, I can we can ramble off the ones I have so far. But let's see, I'm gonna make this work because that's what I do. So, Brandon, while I'm doing all this other stuff, why don't you go ahead and, for the people who might not know the the story of Wheelz. Go ahead and give them a background of like just you in general, and then how this whole thing started with last year with the with your car getting wrecked and stuff like that. Just go ahead and run through it right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to catch up on all the rest of the stuff.
All right. Well, my name's Brandon. Most of the guys call me Wheelz because I've been on a wheelchair my entire life, due to a birth defect called spina bifida. I guess not too many people know about the birth defect, but back in July, I had gotten into a car accident on my way to work, and with that, it had totaled out everything. And unfortunately, with having a totaled out vehicle, insurance wouldn't allow me to take any of the equipment off the old vehicle and transfer it onto the new one. So I had to start over from there. I do have a new vehicle. I'm just waiting on equipment stuff. With that, usually I do have to go through the state because of how much it is, but they did not, at least this time around, they did not tell me that I needed to have it within a certain parameter, which was under 5 years old and under 100,000 miles. And with the money that I got, that would not have worked whatsoever.
So then, okay, so so when that happened, and if you could talk a little bit about how Jason and Hot Butter Rolls and all those guys last year raised the money for you to get a hold of the vehicle, and then you had all the problems with getting the vehicle to where you were at and all the other stuff. And just go ahead and complete the story, because people that might not be able to be here or don't want to be in the giveaway, the whole the story that you have on there is on GoFundMe tells them some of the stuff, but I don't think that they realize you're how much in the community that you are, and what the community is willing to do for the people that are in the community.
Yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and talk about that for a little bit.
So I've been in the community going on probably 2.5 years. I've gone down to the Bastards Ball in Texas with the Whiskey Tribe, met a bunch of the guys down there, and we, hit it off pretty good. So I got to join in on a few different things, with streams and such like that. And they've really pulled through, especially when I first got into the accident, because it was actually at the beginning of the month. So I had already paid everything, living wise. So I was pretty much starting from zero. And they, between Mash and Drum, Whiskey Crusaders, and the whole whiskey community, they really pulled through and helped me out, got me out of the hole that I ran into.
Yeah. So, and then now with the new equipment that you need and everything else, is there so I know Shane Long talked with you, that you guys spent some time together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I hope that he was a help in being able to maybe hook you up with some people, or at least give you some ideas of where to go, and maybe where you don't necessarily have to. Maybe it doesn't cost a whole $15,000 to do stuff, but so what kind of go ahead and explain, what kind of equipment you got. You actually still have to put on the vehicle besides hand controls. I don't think people realize that, because of your condition of being in a wheelchair permanently, not something where you can actually just go ahead and just stand up for short periods of time to do something like get into a truck or to put your wheelchair in the back or whatever. which we know people. I have friends that can do that. So they're in a wheelchair 99.9% of the time. It's that 0.1% that they have that little like really, really short period of time that they can stand on their own 2 feet
Yep.
and put their wheelchair in the vehicle and sit in the car
Yep.
to get, but they can't, they still have to use hand controls. They don't have the leg strength to continuously drive their hand or their feet and stuff. So, you have a Toyota Tundra, a 2011, and you can't just get temporary controls because they're not the insurance wouldn't be covering your truck if you got an accident. Since you have the temporary controls, you got to get permanent controls. And I don't know if people understand what's the intricacy of getting controls mounted, or the crane that you're going to have to put in the bed that's going to be able to lift you into your vehicle after you've made the modifications to be able to put a wheelchair inside of a truck cab.
Yeah. So there's 3 different things that I'll need, which is the hand controls. So then I'm gonna be able to actually drive. There's a chair, driver's side chair that I can get. I'm not familiar with the name off the top of my head, but it actually comes out and drops down to my chair level, so I can transfer over. And then there's a crane or a boom lift that swings over, and a rope drops down that I can hook onto my chair to pick it up and put it in the back of the truck.
So yeah, so then so basically what Brandon has is he's getting ready to start a job. What does the job entail? Is it work? Is it in the industry, like you're working at a store, or are you?
No, I'm working at a theme park down here, but I'm running cash, so I work in the bank part of it.
You're running cash.
Yep.
So since you got Wheelz, they think, hey, we need to get freaking change to this freaking booth, so they're just gonna send you on your way. Zoom down there on your chair.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it was a job. I did that part-time back before the whole pandemic thing. I also worked for Walmart at the time of the accident, so I had to quit Walmart. And with the pandemic, unfortunately, the theme park never opened up this last season. So the theme park. Go ahead.
But they're getting ready to.
Yep, they're getting ready to open back up. And that's actually only about 15 minutes from my house.
That's cool, freaking. So just so people know, even if we raise all $15,000, the rest of it today, the chances of him having all this stuff installed in the vehicle and ready to go by the time he actually starts his job is going to be really, really slim. Because it's going to take. What's that?
I was going to say because of COVID, it's
right.
Getting the stuff ordered, and the installation really doesn't take that long. But we found out with trying to order from manufacturers and stuff like that, they, take their time.
All right. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Adriana's trying to help me get this list cleared so I can go ahead and do this giveaway thing and everything else. And she knows how to do it, but the list I have right here might not be the one that she can. Because I was told by Trev, like I said, that don't worry about clearing it; it'll take care of itself. And then, okay, Thanks a lot, Adriana. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, thank you again. We'll have to talk again. You'll have to tell me how to do this because, like I said, this just sent me for the first time last week, and so I'm gonna have to start putting in people's names and everything else again. So, Mr. Whiskey Shits can't be here this evening to be my co-pilot. He may be able to catch the back end of this. Not sure. So right now, I'm looking at PayPal. Okay, nothing there yet. Mike Stahl, thank you for your donation over on Venmo. Let's see. Okay, and then let me get back over to. Hold on. I have to get back over here to. Sorry. Flipping back and forth between things here. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Okay, so holy no bullcrap. Oh, dummy. Gotta look closer. I don't need to know that. I just need to know. There we go. Okay, so now so Big League Bourbon donated for 4. Hall of Fame Doug. If you don't know who Doug Hoff is, I call him Hall of Fame because of HOF, but he's also part of the group that Friday Night at Fred's that is the Bourbon Wrench fanboys. So he's one of them guys. He's hey, what's up, Shane? Let's see, Alex Bruyere, as not Gruyere as in the cheese, but Bruyere. He's in for 10. So let's see, Doug was in for 5. Alex Bruyere was in for 10. Bourbon. Thank you, sir. Bourbon is in for. Are you able to see that the GoFundMe right now?
No.
Okay.
Not with what I'm streaming on.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're okay. So you're using your phone is what you stream on. So okay.
Yeah.
So Ben Top Leap, Bourbon, he's in for 4. Cheech Ardolino, the only living drummer from the band Spinal Tap, is. I think that's funny that I said that on when I roasted him for his birthday, and people like Lava Man and everything else keep on talking about how he's the only surviving drummer from the band Spinal Tap because all of them actually died if you watch the movie. But that's awesome. And see, now I got to do Cheech. Why you got to make me do math? Let's see. So he's in for 75. So that's let's see, 60 is 12, 15. He's in for 15. Hey, math. All right, cool. I'm surprised it's not refreshing. I must have not set it up right. It's not refreshing continuously. All right. So far tonight, if I count what Wheelz sent to me, looks like we're doing pretty good this evening so far. Since we started the stream, we're at 12, 22, 27, and 15. 27, 15 is 37, 42. So 42 times 5, $210 and so far. So for the stream tonight is $210 for what Wheelz sent over to me. You got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15, 16. Oh, sorry, 27 and 9. What you sent me from earlier was $745. According to what?
Adding what we just got?
No, that's not adding what we just got. That's from Alex Dorman, Simon Del Vecchia, and before, and then you got Lazy Day's not even in that.
Okay.
I didn't even count them. So whatever they gave on top of that. But then it started with Sugar Kitty with Sugar Kitty was the first one tonight to donate. So that's another. Oh, sorry, that's actually $260 from this stream. I missed that one. But then from Allie Kern, all the ones that you gave me, Allie Kern, Jill Marzak, Brandon Verrett, Chris Collins, Danielle, Jen Cooper, Russell Vandermeeden, Powell, Erica Uribe, Kent Davis, and Tyler Mortensen. With all that right now, if I added up, and I know I did this part correctly, so 260 plus 4, was it 470, 5. Yeah, so far between what you gave me and what we've done tonight, so far it's at another 700 and almost like right around 805.
Dude, that's amazing.
We'll do all
I'm
the math at the end, but DMC Kentucky just sent another. He just sent me another thing saying that
You guys are awesome. I can't say thank you enough, unfortunately.
Okay,
But
DMC. Thank you very much for putting because you put anonymous. Thank you for at least telling me that you were in there. So okay, so that's another 4. And I'm not outing you by saying anonymous. You just didn't. You just put it in as anonymous, but you told me in the chat. C. Libation exploration. So Tito, let me refresh. Okay, was that PayPal or was that? Hold on. Oh, okay, I got you. So Tito Dirk is in for 4 on Venmo. Let's see. You know what, Shane Long? We will talk whiskey. I already was talking whiskey at the beginning of this with Wheelz by what I went out and got today and found today when I talked to Tito and Ruben, but you weren't here. You got here late. So don't bitch that we weren't talking about whiskey. And by the way, I still love you, but that one's for you again. Every single time you're going to get one of those.
hey, Shane.
So, Wheelz, you met up with Shane. You guys went out and you went and you did a little hunting.
Mm-hmm.
You spent a little time together. Why don't you guys go ahead? Why don't you go ahead and talk about you meeting Shane Long for the first time? Was he as big an asshole as he seems to be online?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was hoping he was, because if he's a nice guy, I'm gonna be really freaking upset.
I've only seen him a few times because I think it's only been a couple weeks that I've been on the streams.
Yeah, I know.
No, he was great. We met up a couple times. He actually woke me up one day just to go bourbon hunting.
Oh, I'm saying, was he looking through your window, tapping on it, saying, "Come on, Wheelz, let's go. We got whiskey to find."
Maybe just a little bit.
So the one thing I wanted to show you earlier, like I said, Ruben, these bourbon beginnings freaking samples are so freaking awesome. He's got these really bitchin' stickers on them that they're all when he does a blind flight, he makes them different colors already. So each of the stickers are different colors. So it was really, really cool. And by the way, so whoever wins the Buffalo Trace from me, I went to go give Tito Dirk a sample of something that he already had. So he donated it back to me and said, "Hey, give it away to somebody." So whoever the lucky winner of a Buffalo Trace kosher rye recipe will also get a sample of Old Carter Bourbon Barrel Strength Batch 4, 2-ounce sample. So
I'll probably throw in something with my bottle too.
Well, then you know what? Surprise whoever that is with whatever you send him. I mean, I would probably guess it's something like a Ragnarok, but freaking
no. I'll do something a little better than that.
I'm just playing with you. I just know how I know that I always give you crap all the time about the Ragnarok thing.
Yeah. They're good ryes. They did 15 different rye grains as 100% rye bottles. So,
hey, and by the way, Shane and Hendo, I guess I won't have to beg you to try to get me one of these because they finally showed up in California. I found one today. That Fiddler Georgia Heartwood that I've been bugging you guys about. I found one today, so you guys won't have to hunt it out. Check my cell phone. Oh, okay, crap. It means he sent me a message. Stop talking. All right. So let's see. All right. So why don't we get some other people on here? Let's go ahead and have somebody come on. Go ahead and if anybody has any questions for our guest of honor here, Wheelz. Just go ahead and throw them up in the chat, or come on live. The link's pinned to the top. Any of the wrenches that's able to do so, if you guys can go ahead and continue to pin the GoFundMe so people can go directly to the link if they don't want to type it in or whatever. And then anybody that wants to come on, it's that time. So Shane Long, Lava Man, any of y'all. Hold on a second. Where is it working? Why is that not? Okay, that's why. So Wheelz, just real quick. I mean, the story where you said I read some stuff about you wanting to be independent, so you moved away from home. You tried, you're 100 miles away or whatever. Do you live by yourself, or you have like a
Yep, I'm 100% independent, except for mobility right now. So.
Wait a second. Do you know somebody named Nicole Farrell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's from back home.
Okay, well, just so you know, she's in for 80.
Damn.
She's in for $85.
She didn't have to do that. I'm actually going to her wedding in June.
Well, just so you know, because the only reason I'm bringing that up is because it's not just because it's a large donation, is because Wheelz can't see his GoFundMe because he's on his phone. So that's why I'm going ahead and putting that out there when it pops up here. But yeah, just so you know.
Yep.
All right. What's up, Lava Man?
Not too much, man. What's going on?
I guess there must be a little bit of delay.
Sorry. I just had to switch on some stuff. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had both like audio going at the same time, and so it was delayed. I was like,
Okay, so Wheelz, in the chat, there's a Justin Wally. He wants to say hi to you. It says Libation Exploration Tito says Justin Wally wants to say hi to Wheelz. I don't think that Wheelz can see the chat.
No, I mean, I can pull it up, but then I can't see you guys.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, but you're probably better off not seeing us. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, the GoFundMe, like I said, if it's in the banner. As a matter of fact, it might make it a little better if I can put some spacing in there. I didn't see it until just now that it was that far, that the spacing was that freaking. Okay, let's try that. Maybe that'll work better. So yeah, thanks Tito. Thanks for looking out. Tito, I know that we discussed you be in and out. So if you decide you want to, if Tito, you decide you want to jump in and just be my co-pilot and keep me abreast of those things while I'm trying to do some of this other stuff, I'd appreciate that too, if you could, if you want to. Let's see, what do we got now? All right, what's today? Okay, all right. So, Lava Man, how you been doing, buddy?
Oh, can't complain. Just chilling. Lazy Saturday.
You still in the Breath of the Wild mode still, or?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a long-term investment there. There's so much going on in that game. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've never been a Link type of freaking guy. I just never got into Final Fantasies at all. Even Nintendo wise, I really didn't. I was more into like the shooter games, like Resident Evil and House of the Dead and stuff like that with the Wii with the freaking gun. That was freaking
they're remaking House of the Dead.
Yeah, they're always remaking House of Dead. Then it becomes disappointing because it is being delayed, and then oh no, we're not going to do it now.
No,
This-
I think it has like an official release date now for this remake or whatever.
Oh,
It's like-
okay.
it's a super real thing that's happening now. Yeah, not just like
So-
it's going to happen sometime.
Are they going to allow you to use? Is it going to be on the Switch, and then you're going to be able to use the controls to do the
I don't know.
shooting at
Yeah,
the screen,
I don't know.
or-
I would hope they would do something like that. I mean, you know, if you have the opportunity, I mean, the Switch lets you do like a lot of weird control stuff. So that would be fun.
Hey, Clifton, if you're in here, please say something. I don't think he is. I think he's live right now. He might be live right now.
I think he's either live or getting close to going live.
Yeah. So I got a package from Clifton today. I guess I won some samples from him the other day. He sent to me. And I'm telling you right now that the rest of freaking Whiskey Tube better step up their game because Clifton has just raised the bar on this one. The samples, not the samples, but I show you afterwards. It's freaking – I showed it to Tito and Ruben today. It's freaking awesome. But he sent me I won what was it Knob Creek 15-year limited edition, so I'll be drinking that tonight. And then he sent me the Doc Svensson Alter Ego 15. Was it 15-year? No, so is that 15? Is it 15-year? No, it's not. It's the triple casp Pedro Jimenez sherry finish with was it PX sherry or Oloroso sherry and cognac finish, 95.8%. But I didn't buy one. He sent me this. It was really cool. I don't know why he'd be so nice to send me one of those because these are not exactly cheap. But if you haven't seen his coin, his first challenge, well, his new challenge coin, people better step up their game, dude.
Nice.
It's freaking heavy as I mean, this is like Frey Ranch cork heavy. Like freaking this is
You're not
solid.
gonna put a donkey with it.
Oh, if I could throw it and hit somebody in the forehead, I think I might be able to make that coin slot right in the middle of it. But then on the back side of it, it says no mash value. It said no cash value.
Nice.
Anybody that's old enough or maybe can remember when they went to Chuck E. Cheese and used to use tokens to play games instead of cards like they do now. They used to have coins that, the little tiny coins wherever it said no cash value, blah, blah, blah. So he made a Bourbon Bites game token. And I'm telling you, this is free. Yeah. So these guys that are like, even like the bourbon junkies, the Knox coin was really cool. And they're, I haven't seen the newest pictures of their latest one, but they're all cool and everything else. But that one's something special. That's Clifton. This is freaking awesome. This is probably the best thing that I hate to say it. Sorry, Trev. This is literally the best thing that anybody's ever freaking sent me as a gift along with samples.
Bourbon asked a question in the chat, and the answer is no. I don't think he knew about this one.
You know what? Clifton was he was on my live on Wednesday in the chat, and I don't know if he heard me when I was telling everybody to spam all the chats when they were on them. So I'm not sure if he heard it.
I mean, he's been pretty good about, just mentioning it. So
yeah. So, and I know that on his live earlier in the week, he had said something about your GoFundMe, I think.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And he's a good friend of mine too. He used to live about 20-25 minutes from where I'm at.
right.
So
All right. So is anybody? I'm gonna go ahead and open up questions for Wheelz, or hell, ask Lava Man something. He's just sitting there with that bitchin' beard,
Straight chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sipping some of this McKenna 10-year.
I got to do a little tasting with the Lazy Day guys today. I brought over the Rua pork cast and then the Ezra Brooks Distillers Collection. And they like both of those. And I also got to try Blanton's Gold.
Yeah. I I'm not saying that there's something wrong with Blanton's in general or Blanton's Gold in general or anything else. I just don't. It's good, but I just don't see the freaking hype that's so much that you got to spend that much money on a bottle. I mean,
yeah, no, not at all. Yeah.
you know, I was one of the first Hater bottles I bought, which still is not open to this day. But the only reason I bought it is because the first time I couldn't find it anywhere. It showed up on a shelf for $109, and I bought it. Was a freaking Blanton's. And then somebody sent me a sample the same week, and I was like, you know what, that bottle could sit there and be closed because it's not nothing. It's nothing special to me. And then one day I'll have some friends over there. Oh, you got a Blanton's bottle? You know,
Right,
they saw John.
The friends with it, yeah.
Yeah, they saw John Wick. So freaking, I'll go ahead and break that out and freaking let them knock it out or whatever. But
then just throw a John Wick viewing party. Hey.
There you go.
The Blanton's was actually separate from the little tasting I did. That was completely different. So that was fun to do today.
So what are you drinking right now, Wheelz? Anything?
No, just water.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and
we're gonna be on for a while. So
we're on for we still got a little bit of time. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, we got about an hour before Hot Buttery Rolls goes on. I'm sure that. Does anybody know who the guest is tonight on Hot Buttery Rolls?
I didn't see one in the
because I wasn't sure. Is it Big League Bourbon? Hey, Big League Bourbon, are you the guest tonight for the new channel? The new channel guest? So I'll wait for him to answer that. Well, I'm not actually going to wait for him to answer that because I want to try this Knob Creek. Hey, I'm going to try Adriana. I'm going to try this 15-year limited edition sample of Knob Creek that I have. I shouldn't do that because she helped me clear this list, and I should be really, really nice to her. But I'm getting ready to say I'm getting ready to have. As soon as we find whoever's going to be able to send us that Knob Creek blind against each other, I got to still talk a little smack here and there. But at least she hasn't told.
That is what Dan and Sean and the podcast went to.
Yeah, I think that there's going to be. I think I said some things last night in the chat that I'm going to end up getting some sort of feedback or lashback from Grease because I called him everything but Grease. I called him grouse, grass. I called him like every other thing that started with GR that kind of was close to Grease, and then stuff like that throughout the chat last night. I'm just waiting for him to get back to me and give me a bunch of crap. And then I told him he talks more than I do because ADHD Whiskey started making fun of me, and so was Shook. And I said, "Look at freaking Grease. He fucking talks way more than I do." Well, I'm wrong, but that's right. Hey, Adriana, you're the guest tonight, right? Oh, see, in the chat, she gave me the pissed off emoji because I called her out because I said something about 15-year Knob Creek. It's only because she was talking about how she really wanted it the other night. And so, hey, don't worry. I'm sure there's somebody out there that has a Knob Creek they picked up today that that you'll end up getting a sample of. I didn't, but I know somebody that may have gotten a Knob Creek that was going to send you a sample. Wow. That's a thick bitch right there. Let's see. All right. So I want to know where Shane Long is and why he's not on my screen. Bourbon, where are you at? Why aren't you on my screen? And then let's see. One last go through, and then I'm going to start putting things into a list. Let's see. Hey, Simon Delvecchia is here too. Young Pei Chang, Sugar Kitty. Good to see you guys. Sorry I haven't been popping off. Justin Whaley. Let's see. I believe it might be Whiskey Mountains tonight. Okay, Big League Bourbon's on My Bourbon. That's right. He's on My Bourbon Journey on Tuesday with Scott. Scott really had a lot. If anybody was on Big League Bourbon Thursday night, My Bourbon Journey was on there, and he was having a great old time listening to him talk about baseball, making comments and stuff. And he's like, I need you to come on my show Tuesday. So He does. Let's put it this way: a big league. He doesn't do that a whole lot with a lot. Usually, it's something that's planned out over a period of time. But he really wants you. He really wants you to get on there. I think you guys will hit it off. He's a really cool dude. Oh, Bourbon is dog walking. Okay. So Prescription Bourbon wants me to give Shane long hell. He should be on here, freaking period. I mean, him and Wheelz been hanging out. He's been knocking on Wheelz' window saying, we got to go bourbon hunting, not letting the poor young guy sleep and stuff because he wants to go, hunting and stuff. He should be on here talking to him about that. Somebody else? What?
Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't have been sleeping in till noon anyways, so I'm happy he did wake me up, technically.
Well, okay, but when was this after one of your? Because you haven't been getting on the streams until recently. You've been sporadic before that.
Yeah.
But these last couple of weeks, you've been on some really long streams, some really late streams, and you've been partaking in Rua. Like last night, you looked like you were having a good old time.
Yeah, last night we didn't get off till 5. So
let's put it this way: I woke up here at like 1 o'clock in the morning to use the restroom, and I'm like, "Why do I have a notification that Livewire Whiskey went freaking live last night?"
Yeah.
And then I click it on, and it's all the same guys that were on Wednesday night stream, on Thursday night stream, and everything else.
Yeah.
Just sitting there freaking taking the piss out of each other.
Yeah, I was on for a little bit, and and then kind of same thing. I was about to go to bed, and I looked, and I was like, "Oh, they're still on." Jeez.
I wasn't. I mean, somebody did fall asleep on camera.
Yeah, who was it that fell asleep?
It wasn't Simon.
I didn't recognize. No, it wasn't Simon.
No.
I didn't recognize the guy right off the bat. I know who it is. I know I've seen him before, but I couldn't remember who it was. I could because all the names were taken down off the screen, not like here. So I knew some of the people there, and there was some swaying going on, but there was one person that was dead asleep.
No, I was feeling good, but yeah, I wasn't near that.
Yeah.
But they were talking about getting me there. I was like, yeah, no.
But the thing was, I'm sorry, it was on. It wasn't whiskey shit. It wasn't Livewire Whiskey. It was Ken Scotch Down Under. That's whose stream it was, and it was like freaking. They were at like hour 12 on Ken's stream, and they were all sitting there BSing. Shane Long Wheelz was it? Shane Long Wheelz.
I wasn't on Scotch Down Unders.
Oh, okay. Then it was late. Okay, then you were on earlier in the night with.
I was on Whiskey Shits.
Okay.
Livewire.
Everybody went so late. Like these last few nights, everybody's been going so late. I've been waking up before I go to work at 3 o'clock. Waking up 3:30 in the morning and turning on and flip the YouTube to see what's on, and freaking there's somebody still live getting freaking hammered, and I'm like, okay, I guess if they can do that, I used to be able to do that. Now I have to work. Damn it, son of a bitch. So Alex Briere, Livewire. So let's go with see. So is there anybody else that nobody else wants to jump in here? Mike Stahl, are you just being stubborn because I gave you crap earlier? Do you need a hug? Like go get it from Adam because you ain't getting it from me. But you still need to get your ass on the screen. And then let's see. Mr. Whiskey Shits. I didn't even know he had kids until recently, and then he's like got stuff to do today. So let's see. Yeah. So that's the other thing. Big League Bourbon. How are you not on here already? Bueller.
Yeah, there definitely should be more people in here. What's going on?
Okay, I finally got him to freaking. stop being mad. He doesn't look like he's happy. I think he's gonna chew me out as soon as I let him on here.
Mm.
But since I called him out,
It's a risky run, man.
Mike Stahl. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Sorry, I had my wrong speaker on.
You look like you had a look on your face while you give me a whole bunch of crap because I'm giving you crap.
I'm getting all set up a little bit here. There we go. And I'm pouring my first. Starting off.
Your first drink. Oh, your first drink of this part of the day, because
dude, I've been like on and off napping all freaking day.
Oh yeah, I bet your wife's really freaking happy.
Oh my god! I mean, she was still up. Like she was like slamming the door in the background. Like, when you come to bed?
Yeah, and then
Cheers, Wheelz.
Cheers.
And then unfortunately for Adam, he just happens to be on that stream with you, and so she's going to blame him for it. So he's going to be in trouble again for keeping you up all night getting drunk.
Yeah, and then he went like another 2 hours. It was 4 o'clock in the morning Mountain Time when he got off this morning.
So,
and I don't know if you saw One Mo Cast last night. You got to go look at the replay.
oh, that's who it was that passed out? Is that the
Oh,
one that
God.
was asleep in the chair?
Yeah, that was
Because
amazing.
the only time One Mocast has been on my live a couple times, but he's always been in his like his little shack outside smoking a cigar, his little fishing shack thing.
Yep.
I'd never seen him like in the light. It was always like barely a little bit of light in there in his face and stuff while I was smoking a cigar and stuff. But he was out on the porch,
Yep.
drinking, kicking it. Okay, so that's One Mocast.
Yeah, I heard his wife came out, tried to wake him up, and then was like,
I remember that.
I told Adam, I'm like, you know, your successful stream when people fall asleep while talking to you.
I mean, I don't know. It depends on what time you're doing that stream.
Yeah.
I feel like if it's noon on a Tuesday and people are passing out, it's probably not a good indicator.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right, Bourbon Baller. I'm still in the doghouse. No, my wife, I mean, luckily my wife goes to bed early most nights, so that's how I get to do this kind of stuff. But
Wow, that's an interesting color.
what are you drinking on that one, Stan?
This is I just picked it up today. It's Alberta rye whiskey, the dark batch.
Oh, yeah.
I finally found it. People have been saying little things about how that it was good and stuff, and it was only like it's less than $30 for a bottle, and for less than $30 bottle of rye. And this shit's dark as hell.
It's really dark. Where's that made? Oh, just kidding. That was a joke.
It's made in freaking
Mexico?
Gainesville, Florida. It's in Gainesville, Florida. It's a special distillery
Yeah, that's funny.
in Alberta, Florida. There you go. That's what's up. But no, so what it was is that Ruben Bourbon Beginnings gave me a blind flight, and he told me that he changed it up because originally last week he gave away these 3 sample blinds to 3 people, and I didn't win, and I was sitting there saying, "Darn, I wanted to win that rye one." He goes, "Well, I'll just send you one." I was like, "Cool," and he's like, "Well, I'll send you a blind," and then we met up today with Tito Dirk. And we all 3 were together and got a couple samples from Tito, gave some samples to both of them, and then sample exchange. Went into a liquor store, did a little hunting, and talked for about 45 minutes, about an hour before we all had to go our separate ways.
Good old hand delivery.
Yeah, the real hand delivery, yes. And then plus Ruben, I owed him a bottle of Eagle Rare store pick that he had won, so. Took care of all that business and everything else. And it was, he said that he was going to tell me that one of the samples, none of them are labeled, but one of the samples he changed to Alberta Premium Rye. And I'm like, okay, cool. At least I get a taste of it when I went into the store, I knew they still had the Alberta Premium. But I was like, I'm not sure if that's the bottle I want or not. And then when he said he was going to give me a sample of it already, I said, well, at least I'll get a sample to taste it instead of spending $70 and then finding out I don't like it. Mm-hmm. But I did find something I do like. And I'm dude, it's like, I don't know. I haven't been stoked like over something like this in a while. Was this ASW Fiddler, the Georgia Heartwood. It finally showed up here in California. It's a ASW distillery in Georgia.
Single barrel.
Yeah, it's a freaking bourbon whiskey refinished with handcrafted charred oak staves. It's 57.7%. So it's 115.4 cast strength single barrel. So Hendo had sent me a sample of this, and ever since he sent me that sample, he sent me a full 2-ounce sample. I took a little half-ounce pour to taste it, and I took another half-ounce pour a few weeks later, and I think I'm down to a half-ounce pour right now. I just did the other night. So I was out, and I was like, I kind of like sent him and told Shane Long I was trying to get some Fiddler, and I sent some message to Hendo saying I need to get some Fiddler, and I found it today, so that's cool. And then a lot of people have been saying this is good stuff. This Clyde Mace single barrel, the cast strength or whatever it is. It's it's 102 proof. It's a single barrel, non-chill filtered, and this is a store pick from El Cerrito. So I was like, cool. And then I got a bunch of stuff donated to me this last few days. The other night I showed you the barrel 18 year and a Pendleton 12 year. So it's been a good week.
That is a good week.
And I'm looking at Big League Bourbon's nose. Is anybody else doing the same thing? Oh,
you could see him?
Yeah, he
My palate cleanser.
What the? Is that a red? Is that like a 30?
Hey, I gotta regroup after last night, man. We got freaking Cheech coming on tonight too. I'm gonna be there for that.
What, Cheech coming on tonight? Oh yeah, for the
after HBR.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
So, I gotta cut over to HBR at 7:50 my time.
Oh, because that's right. That you're the channel. They're doing the Blind with Whiskey Mountain tonight, but you're the new channel shout out this week.
Yep.
Is Adam going to be back before then?
I sent him a note to see if he was going to. If not, it'll be me representing.
So, all right. So, I was hoping to be some more people here to talk to Wheelz for a few minutes while I go ahead and start working on this list to get this done, get this up on the computer. So, you guys are friends. You've been on some live together lately.
Yeah. So I have a plan for one of our lives. I was telling him about this last night. I'm going to send him. We're going to get a bunch of the community to send him just a ton of samples, and we are just going to get him wrecked on screen to where he's not going to be allowed to wheel to his bedroom to go to bed.
Well, here's where you don't know. This was something you don't know about his house. He told me about this in the background. Everything slants down towards his bedroom. So all he has to do is get over the little hump, and then everything goes down to his bedroom.
Just funnels him in there, man.
Yeah, he can always make it to, he just has to get to certain places where he gets over the hump, and it's all slanted down into specific areas so that when he is too hammered, he can still get all the way to his bedroom. He might not make it onto his bed. He might end up falling asleep in the chair, or on the floor or whatever. But everything slants down towards his bedroom because he knows there's a chance.
And then he's gonna ride a wheelie for us on one of our streams as well.
What are you gonna have him jump? Are you gonna have him jump a fountain? Or are you gonna have him do some backflips off of a big ramp? What?
Can you do some stunts, Wheelz?
No.
We can turn this into like what's that, Diesel Brothers, where they used to fix up cars, and trucks. Now it's all about doing stunts.
I don't have a mega ramp near me, so.
Oh man, that's the next charity stream. We're gonna put together a ramp. We're gonna get you a helmet.
Just hook me up with Nitro Circus.
They already have a guy named Wheelz.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have
as I do.
They don't have the what?
They don't have the Wheelz.
Oh, he's older than me. He was the Wheelz before I was.
Yeah, he's actually been Wheelz for since his accident. Soon after his accident, when he decided to start doing more, because he used to I believe he used to do BMX and some other motorcycle stuff, And then
No,
after that,
he has the same disability as I do.
oh, because I thought there was another guy that was in a wheel. Then it must have been because I watched a documentary where there was another guy in a wheelchair who had gotten in a car accident that was a BMX rider or an FMX rider, and then he started doing stuff with Nitro Circus and some other places, learning how to do stunts and stuff. So
Yeah, no.
might be-
His name is Aaron Wheelz Fotheringham. He's actually from Las Vegas. And he actually has it's not as bad as me, but he still has to use a wheelchair about 90% of the time. But he can still walk with crutches, I think. So
That's cool. So can Lava Man.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, I don't think who was it that was on the stream with us when I finally went to bed? One Mo Cast's football teammate. That was I forgot who was on. I think he needed crutches. Swags, he pulled out like 5 bottles of Blue Spot.
Wow.
oh yeah.
Oh, so he flexed on you?
Oh,
Wow,
he
that's a
flexed
serious
on me,
time.
man. Yeah, that was legit. Tony G, that's it. Big League Bourbon told me.
Oh, for you. Yeah, I saw who it was. I'm sitting there going, is that Tony G? And he was freaking lit. He was super lit. Yeah, freaking he was the same way he was on a live with Josh and Hot Buttery Rolls a while back where he was lit up and it was freaking hilarious.
And you just saw it was a build. Like, I mean, he got on, he had a nice buzz on, and then it just built into he was having fun, man, for sure. Respect. He's got good stuff, man. I guess he's pretty tight with the likes down there.
Yep. He's when Shane last weekend when he was talking about the guy that showed up at his when he was playing last week. That was Tony G. That's the guy that came and saw him play last weekend. He has a picture with him. And then you realize how big Tony G is and how small Cheech is. Just like Tito, Libation Exploration in here, can tell you how much larger I am than freaking than Ruben and stuff today. Everybody saw the picture of me and they're making fun of me being so bigger than Ruben. Well, I didn't realize that I was about the same size compared to Tito Dirt too.
So it was funny because they were talking about like playing college football, and I have a buddy that played on University of Miami. He was 2 national championships for University of Miami, and he was roommates with The Rock. And he always talks. He's like, "Yeah, The Rock is an idiot. Like he's a moron." He goes, "I used to have to do his sociology papers," and I'm like, "Sounds like you're the idiot." Just saying.
Man, especially if you ain't got like a piece of that whole thing now, you know what I'm saying? You should have been like, hey, give me like 5% of what you get for the rest of it.
Yeah, like geez.
Cut me in for something.
Yeah, we have sales meetings, and he like always when we do our we do these quarterly business reviews where like VPs fly in to see how it went last quarter or whatever, and he whips out his big old like national championship ring while he's presenting, like holding it next to his face like this. So
who's that?
My buddy who was the national championship. He played with I know Big League Bourbon doesn't like football, but he played with Ray Lewis, University of Miami. That's when they all played. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson was the head coach. It's good stuff.
I think it's funny somebody would call The Rock an idiot. And it's like, okay. He's like, I don't know.
He can't be that dumb.
One of the richest guys in the freaking world. He
and I are built a lot alike.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah, we both have a head, a neck, a couple of arms.
Yeah. Appendages and such, yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a little more hair. That's one of the big differences.
Yeah. And I can see how why all the women chase you like too. And if you were 6'5" and 265, you'd probably be twins.
Yeah,
But,
we get the same girls for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. So Wheelz, have you poured anything yet?
No.
He's no fool. He's like, I'm not.
Well, it's going to be a long night, and I'm, and everything else, and I understand that, but it's been a long week. It's been a long week for me. I didn't drink at all last night because when I got home, I was just like, I'm gonna get something to eat and relax, watch a little of these guys, some of these guys on YouTube, watch that shit, watch that show, watch ADHD last night. About damn lost my freaking mind. When I put on there that I was ready to run my head through the wall, I was literally ready to run my head through a wall with freaking Grease going on these weird tangents. A fox humping a dolphin, an angry dolphin. I mean, it's like, okay, dude.
The thing I was laughing at the whole time is Will kept getting timed out. I was like, Will was getting so saucy, and I was like, man, this is hilarious.
Oh no. You can't do this to me. That's an anomaly. There's no way. No, I just tried that dark batch freaking Alberta.
And
it's a neck pour and it's freaking really good. I don't want to know what it's going to do when it opens up. If this is I can honestly say that if it tastes any better than this after it opens up a little bit, Wild Turkey Rye 101 might have found a new replacement.
Prescription Bourbon says he's built more like George Costanza.
and Bourbon is Jerry Garcia. So yeah,
there we go.
Got a whole collection of people over here.
I still think it's funny that the very first video that Bourbon tries to put up gets copyrighted by Universal Music Group, or I'm sorry, by Warner Music Group, and gets taken down immediately before it even makes it a premiere. And he has to take and put it on mute, re-upload it, so everything he said about the whiskey he was looking at to give prices or give you an idea of what was going on was just, okay, well, here's a picture of it. I was like,
so was it the music in the background that it?
Yeah, the store had music playing. Yeah, and he got struck for that. Yeah.
Oh man.
Right. It's not like they even picked music that got struck. No, it was just on.
Oh yeah, it wasn't like you put Metallica on and
nothing like no clever use or anything. Just grocery store music.
I want to know what he's doing to be that high on their radar.
That's the thing. Okay, so the truth is when it comes to that stuff like that is that
it's all big data stuff, man.
Well, you guys know anybody that's in any kind of computers and stuff like that, they've got the algorithm immediately. It runs through.
It's uploading. Yeah.
The way it's explained to me was as it's uploading every 30 seconds of a video, it takes a 5-second sample, and if there's anything that can be tagged, it gets tagged, and then at the end of the video, they go back to that position. It goes back to that position. That's why some of the videos, when you upload them, they could be the exact same length, but one will take 5 minutes, the other one will take 20 minutes because something got flagged in it. They want to verify, and then it goes back through and verifies whether or not it's a strike. Thing is that Warner Music Group and Universal Music Group, they get notified as soon as it thinks there's a problem. That if they think there's a possibility, and so then they have their computers going through the same thing, and sometimes it doesn't happen for months. Like Rick Beato, he had a video from 4 years ago that was approved by the band that got shot down, and he got 3 strikes in a week because of 3 different videos that were like 4 or 5 years old. They threatened to take down his channel. He contacted the guitarist from Toto. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Steve Lukather. And said, hey, one of these Toto songs has been hit. Steve Lukather called Warner Music Group, Universal Music Group, and Sony and told all 3 of them, take your strikes off or there's going to be hell to pay.
Wow.
And freaking boom, the strikes disappeared. And I guess like Steve Lukather, I'm trying to think who else. There's like 3 or 4 guys that have been going when people get these copyright music strikes on these music channels that are doing music theory and all this other stuff. They're like the guys that are like going out and going to these music groups and saying, hey, that's BS. They're saying that now, even if a band gives you permission, if the label doesn't give you permission, they can still
Right.
strike you.
Right.
So it's like it's a lose-lose situation. So that's why a lot, that's
Well,
why
not all bands have the authority to say how their music gets used. Some do, some don't.
Yeah, but the thing is like with Kiss, the same thing happened with them.
Mm-hmm.
Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley own
Mm,
all the
right.
Kiss music except for the stuff written by Peter Criss and freaking Ace Frehley. They own all that.
Mm.
They have the permission to do whatever the hell they want with that. But Casablanca Records, which was bought by Capitol, which is now part of, I believe, Universal Music Group, flagged somebody for using part of a Kiss song and almost got the guy kicked off of YouTube because of it.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm not saying
had,
they won't still go after stuff.
And he had permission from Paul Stanley to do it because it was
I'm saying,
part of an interview.
But I'm saying, like, like the guy from Toto and the guys from Kiss are like they're able to call those labels and be like, no.
Yeah.
But like there's a lot of artists that like their labels will be like, we don't care. You don't say how your music is used at all.
Yeah.
So
I wrote a song once.
Did you?
Tony Braxton stole it.
Mm.
You wrote "Unchain My Heart"?
Unbreak My Heart. Yes. I would sing it right now, but I want you to be able to post this video.
Okay.
Oh, there's Wheelz drinking Dasani. What year is that? Which batch?
Does that have a bottling date? What's going on?
What are you drinking, Lava Man? I haven't seen yours.
Oh, it's the Continue, the bottle I'm giving away tonight.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. So he's going ahead and just making sure that it's good before he sends it out to somebody.
Right.
So I've only had a couple of those bottles ever, and they both were pretty different. I was a little bit surprised. And I'll tell you, the last one I have, if I drink it after certain whiskeys, I don't even know what it was. Last time I picked it up, it was almost like you could taste the charcoal. You know what I mean? There can be some variability. I've been fairly lucky with the ones I've been able to get. It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what time we have here. Okay, so it's good. It's 6:28. We're gonna go. If anybody wants to get any last minute donations or anything else tonight, we're gonna go to 6:35, and then we'll start. Hey, somebody else wanted to come in. Is this Big League Bourbon again? Let's see. Or no, is it? Oh, it's the darkness. Okay. Why can't we see? Why is it that we're not seeing? There he is. There's Bourbon.
Dang.
Sort of. Yeah.
Wait, are we allowed to post this?
There's a vague Bourbonish outline in there.
Will this one be flagged for Jerry Garcia in the frame?
No, you know what?
There's a lot. Yeah.
For some reason, likenesses aren't flagged. It's more of it's just a. If he was to start singing, if he started singing, I will get by. If he started doing that, then maybe we get hit. But
no, they're starting to do that algorithmically for like movie scenes and stuff. Like a lot of the reaction folks are getting tagged for like movie scenes and like sketch comedy stuff from like Chappelle and Key and Peele and stuff like that. Yeah. They have algorithms to grab a lot of that video stuff now too. So I do have another question for you guys. I was talking to my liquor store guy today. He said Knob Creek now is allocated. What?
No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
It's what he said. He said it's going to be allocated until October because of the bottles.
I've heard that for
He's the second liquor store owner to tell me that.
Yeah.
So are they changing the bottle?
They changed it.
They're out of bottles.
Oh, they're out of bottles. Wow.
No, hold on. They changed the bottle.
Yep, they changed them. Yep.
So now it's a textured bottle. It almost looks like really light dimpling on the back. The bottle's a little bit taller, a little bit thinner.
Yeah, I haven't seen those yet. No,
yeah, so it's their new semi-textured like bottle with all the new wax, all that all that nice shit.
Okay. So they ran out of the new bottles. Yeah.
Yep. And then they said Makers now is going allocated because they're running out of juice.
Wow.
That's definitely not true.
So I heard that for Hennessy too, that because they can't get bottles.
Anytime any store has a hard time getting stock of any one item that anyone asks for, the instant answer is, oh, it's allocated. By the way, everything, including, Wheatley vodka and everything, has an allocation.
Hey, real quick, Bourbon, did you switch jobs to being a police dispatcher?
Switch jobs to police dispatch.
When you get home and you hear what we're hearing, you literally sound like you're getting ready to say Adam 12, Adam 12.
Or 23rd and Bush. We've got him at gunpoint.
Yeah, it's got that. It's got
Rip cops. Rip.
Did somebody say Bush? Only Bourbon.
That's it. I'm always the same person. That's all I could say.
So are you out hunting right now, Ben?
No, I just moved about 1,000 pounds of soil and did some other honeydews, and now I'm finally headed home so I can have a drink. But I kept hearing, "Where is this guy?" So screw it, I'm in the car.
Hey,
Yeah.
at least you came on. At least you're not Shane Long.
I'm not that cool.
Oh, I'm just gonna give Shane Long garbage for not coming on. Companies and flying miles.
What time are we doing the give? What time are you kicking off the giveaway? Because HBR's on in a half hour.
Okay, so there's a. I'm sorry. What was that, Bourbon? I'm sorry. I was trying to read something and listen to you at the same time.
I said, what time are you doing the giveaway? It's HBR's on in a half hour.
Right. I gave everybody. They got 2 more minutes, and then I'm cutting it off, and then I'm finishing out the list. So if you're gonna, if you need to pull over and donate a little bit more, then you go ahead and do that. I won't stop you. So
You haven't spent anything all day?
No, nothing.
okay.
I
What are you
didn't
drinking tonight? Big
I didn't
league?
pick up bottles from Mike. No. Or
Yeah,
Big
right?
League. Yeah, no.
Oh, did you finally get that bottle from Mike?
Oh, he's got one for me, but he picked up a hitter for himself today.
I picked up a hitter for you today too. Don't give me that.
That's true. That's true. But I know you're excited for that one.
I honestly don't know if I'm excited. I got it because it was there, but I've never had cask strength Irish. So, in fact, I don't know if I've ever really had anything besides JMO. So
You got a blue spot today. So what? How much? Because that's the only cast strength Irish I know that everybody's trying to get all hyped up on.
well, it's that or Redbreast. But yeah, I walked in a store and the blue spot was there for $89. So
Nice.
yeah, what
Um,
was I gonna do? Leave it? If I hate it, somebody else will take it.
Yeah.
I'll be picking up a couple cast strength Irishes on Monday. So, Blackadder though, they're single cask.
No, I don't know anything about Irish whiskey other than it's from Ireland.
Yeah.
And
Are you
then they
You know where
use
it's
copper
made.
pot stills and do it and they distill it like 27 times or something like that.
Are you sure? Are you sure that it's from Ireland? Because I heard that Alberta was from freaking Florida, but that's just a rumor. The Canadian whiskey was made in Florida, but that's just like something I heard.
Yeah, and I just want to send a note out to all them listeners out there. Hit that like button. Give Swag some love for his stream tonight.
Okay,
I'm back.
Oh, here we go. This is how it starts. Stahl does freaking Stahl's night voices, and then Lava Man, the man with the voice for radio, comes in and freaking does his best Rick Dees. And I'm
He really has the voice, the late night radio voice, man. That guy. I get a little romantic. I about ready to go kiss my wife when he starts talking.
Oh, you know the ladies love this. Oh yes. Yes. Whisper
Oh
sweet
yeah, one mo cast is in the
nothing.
chat.
One more naps here?
One more naps. One more nap. Thanks for coming on there, One Mo Naps. Bourbon Neophyte, good to see you, sir.
I'm kind of glad my stuff cut out because I might have been passed out on there too.
I see what's up. Libation exploration. I have a face for radio. I admit that.
All right.
I admit that.
Getting ready to start this here in a second. I'm almost done. So what time do you need to get going, Mike? Because it's 20 till or 25 till right now.
I've got another 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. I'll get this going here in a second. I mean, it's not like I can't tell you.
Yeah, everybody up next though. Don't forget HBR stream coming up.
Let's see. So hold on a second. Why is this doing this? I hate computers. Computers are evil.
Yeah, no, that's why you got to learn how to beat them into submission like I have.
Yeah. Okay, so. All right. Now that's done. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and let me check the pages one more time. I shouldn't be getting echo off of me. Who am I echoing off of? Because my stuff's all shut down. Let's see.
Are you getting echo? I don't hear echo.
I'm getting an echo, but who knows? It's not that bad if nobody else is hearing it. Maybe it's just inside my head. I think my brain at work this week might have leaked out. Okay, that's it. It's all
Cutting it off.
It's all cut off. I just checked everything, and there's no more donations. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and close that down right there. Make this full screen. Switch over to giveaway. Okay. And then see if I can remember how to do this. On this. All right. So these are the bottles that we have. Hold on. What am I doing right here? Paste. Okay. That's where I missed it. Okay. So let me run through the. Okay. All right. So here's what's going out tonight. Young Pei Chang is giving away a Spirits of French Lick Lee W. Sinclair. Adam, Mr. Whiskey Shits is giving away a Utah only release Boo Rye, the new 2021. Gary Franchi's giving away a Lost Monarch, Lava Man McKenna 10-year. I'm giving away a Buffalo Trace Kosher Rye recipe, and along with that a sample of Old Carter Bourbon barrel strength batch 4, a full 2-ounce sample, not one of those cheesy only half filled 2-ounce samples that some of us know somebody that's not on this chat likes to do to people. And then Klein Cooper's 100, and then I got to add the $100 on the back end of that because he wanted to make sure that I told Wheelz that he was donating also. And then DMC is giving away a Rare Bird Rye, and Wheelz is giving away an Elijah Craig Rye. So let's go ahead and we'll go pay special, post values only. What the? Why did that do that? Why did that do that? Crap. Hold on a second. Why did it do this? Specials. Post values only. Oh, God dang it. How did this? Why?
That is a sigh of frustration if I've ever heard one.
Oh my God. Adriana, are you still here?
She had to leave it 40 minutes ago.
That's what I thought.
Just hit undo, dude.
No, it's this stupid. It's this this document. I'm following the instructions, but when I go and do what it says to do, it just posts the GoFundMe link instead of all the names to randomize.
Hmm. Share the link. I'll look at it.
Hold on. Oh, duh. Okay,
Did you get it?
I figured it out
All right.
because I'm a dumbass. Hey, Stan, dumbass. Let's try this again. I just did this like a week ago, and I still freaking. Hey, ooh, it worked. I feel so special.
Do you need a number?
Yeah, I will here in a second, sir. And I'm going to get that from the man of the hour. And let's go ahead and we're going to randomize this.
Bourbon's on mute. He can't help.
No, I can't help anyway.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. He's sitting in New York City traffic.
All right. So here we go. I randomized it 3 times. So we're going to go with the. Oh, I got to find out what number, huh? Stan, you fucking retard. All right. Hold on. Dang. Is that many? Okay. So from 1 to 289 for tonight. So let me see. Okay. We'll talk about numbers afterwards. So 1 to 289. Wheelz.
What's the first bottle?
The first bottle. You know what? First bottles we'll go ahead and give away is going to be Klein's Cooper 100. Cooper 100.
165.
165. Why can't you just say 289? It would have made it a lot easier.
So that's almost 1,500 in donations. That's nice.
1445.
Does that include that giant one from his friend back home?
Yes. Yes, it does. And that actually.
Does she know about this, Wheelz?
Huh?
Does your friend back home know about this?
Yeah.
So, okay. So, what was that number again? It was 160 what? 168?
5.
165. 165. Well, okay then. Tito Dirk, you just won
Tito.
the Coopers 100.
Tito wins everything.
Okay. So, my question to you, sir, the man is this is his thing. If you win once, are you out, or you win as many times as you win?
Well, you can do as many times.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure because some people don't like to do it, and myself personally, my opinion is if you put in $300, you should have all the chances at winning you can get. If you put in $5, you know, I believe me.
I would say for charities, you should only be able to win once because you're not doing it for the bottles. You're doing it for the charity.
Okay, so
But it's not my call. Wheelz already made the call.
okay.
I mean, if he wants to feel bad, that's on him.
You're so wrong. You're so freaking wrong. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll randomize this again. Alrighty then. 1 to 289. Let's go Lava Man.
Let's do 44.
Okay, so 44. And this one's going to be for Gary Franchi's Lost Monarch. Let's
Gary
see.
Franchi, the giver.
Yep. 44. No.
Never seen that bottle, Tito.
Yeah, me either.
You've never seen Lost Monarch?
No, the
Spirits of French liquor or whatever.
the one that Klein gave away.
No, Klein gave away a Cooper's 100.
Yeah. That's what he was talking about. Sorry, yeah.
You want to talk about lucky freaking people. Number 44 just won a Lost Monarch. His name is John Trombetta. John T. Again.
John T.
John T, you just won
You son of a bee.
a Lost Monarch from Gary Franchi. Okay, let's go ahead and randomize again. Mike Stahl, number between 1 and 289.
200.
All right, 200.
No. 200. I only did that because you weren't watching.
What, put your one finger up and say 200?
Yep.
I caught it out of the corner. I didn't catch it the first time, but I catch it the second time. You know what? I got to give it up for freaking wrenches that do this. This is driving me freaking nuts.
I need to learn how to do it for you, Swags. I'll do it for you next time.
200.
You shouldn't have to do it on your own.
No, it's... $200, damn it. Stop you too. All right. Okay, so real quick, Stall. Pick another number between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick a number between 1 and 6. I forgot to pick a bottle.
3.
3. Okay, Lava Man's McKenna 10-year goes to Adam Dorman.
Adam, congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
Bib.
All right, so the next bottle we're going to go ahead and give away is going to be my Buffalo Trace Kosher Rye recipe with an Old Carter Bourbon Batch 4 sample. And
What's worth more?
That's funny. Let's see, who do I get? Oh, just a second. Let me get Bourbon back in here. Hey, there's Light. He must be inside of his garage, or he's ordering food somewhere.
I was going to say drive-through. I was like, yeah, that looks like a drive-through menu for sure.
Okay, well then he can hold. I'll ask him for numbers in a minute. Okay, so the next one, like I said, is going to be for my Buffalo Trace Kosher Rye Wheelz, 1 to 289.
70.
70. Okay, 70 is going to be
Bourbon, take your mask off.
Hey, you know I was turned down. They wouldn't give me my food at a red place through a drive-through until I put my mask on.
My county here in Colorado, they just opened up. There's like no requirements at all anymore.
That's
But
just because you're ugly.
But the restaurants, like you go anywhere, they still require it. It's just the
Yeah,
state doesn't.
we're still at half capacity here.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how this happened. Tito Dirk,
Tito.
do you want a Buffalo Trace Coach? Well, actually, he's the one that gave me back the sample because he already had a bottle of batch 4. Tito, what do you want me to move this to somebody else's bottle, or do you want to do the whole thing over, or what? What do you want to do? Throw that up there real quick. I gotta randomize this anyway. So Tito won it. So I'll write that just real quick.
I didn't mean to pick his name twice.
Yeah, that was you twice.
You don't know what people's names are gonna pop up. Shoot. Only
All right, I gotta bounce off, Swags.
All right, sir.
Thank you guys. Thanks for giving so much. Good luck, Wheelz.
Yeah,
Take it easy.
I'll be over there in a bit.
All
So Tito, you still here?
Not sure. Doesn't look like it.
He might have jumped off. Oh no, wait. Very cool. Congrats. So Tito, like I said, Tito, do you want me to move it over? It looks like he was here. They're all congratulating him and stuff. Oh,
Well, that doesn't
that
necessarily.
was for the first. That was for the first bottle. All right, I'm just going to move the sample over to another bit. I'll go ahead and make this a different. I'll give away a set of samples and put that in there. Okay, so Tito Dirk, he wins the Buffalo Trace kosher rye recipe, and see if he comes back in. Let's see. All right, so it's only the two. Everybody else is gone. Burbin was here. Is he still here? All right, Burbin. Okay. Did I didn't put? Oh. Okay, he's muting his own mic, so he should be. There he is. Okay, Burbin, pick a number between 1 and 289.
Was 69 picked yet?
God, why did I knew you were going to pick that? No, it wasn't picked yet.
69, dudes.
And just because of that, I'm going to be a smartass. DMC's rare breed rye will be that for whoever number 69 is. And let's go ahead and go down the list. I shouldn't even ask him. I should have known exactly what he was going to say.
I could have said 68.
But then you know you won.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's 88.
Come on.
And I'm not going to say why.
Okay, 69. Okay, I do not know how I'm going to do this. But I know how I'm going to do this. DMC, I'm going to need you to send me that bottle, and I'm going to have to get it to Simon Delvecchia myself. Simon Delvecchia in Australia, you want a rare breed rye.
Wow, that's going to be a fun trip.
No, I have. It'll be a while before it gets there, but JD Bourbon Approach, his wife sends packages to Scotch Down Under and stuff to Scotch Down Under right now, and he can get it to Simon. So unless Simon says something differently, that bottle will be going to him. So DMC, I believe you already have my address. If not, I'll get it to you, and then I'll get it to Simon. So then we're down to see. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. All right, we're gonna go with Adam, Mr. Whiskey Shits, his bottle. We go with Lava Man. Go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 289.
Let's see. Let's do 172.
172. is going. How is this freaking physically? How is this possible? Tito Dirk, you just won a freaking Boo Rye.
Wow.
Wow. Now I've randomized the list after every single pick. I randomized it 5 times, and then after every single pick, I've randomized it twice. So now we're at 6 of the 8 picks. So this list has been randomized literally 11 times minimum, and Tito Dirk's won 3 times. Okay, Tito Dirk, you just won. That was 172, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 172. That's Tito Dirk. Okay. All right. Let's randomize it again and see if Tito Dirk wins. Freaking the next one. I'm saving yours for last, by the way, Wheels, just because.
Okay.
That's why I haven't called your. So
All
I'm
good.
going to randomize. You know what? Screw this. I'm going to get crazy. Let's randomize it those times. Okay, so this one is going to be for Young Pei Chang's Spirits of French Lick, Lee W. Sinclair. Well, screw it. Wheels, go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 289. It's your show.
26.
26. And if it's Tito Dirk, then we know that somehow he's got a camera in my house and he's looking at the list and telling you, pick this.
Does the Google Docs say anyone else is editing it right now? Like,
No.
you might want to check that. I don't know. He might be in there like copying and pasting.
You know what's crazy about it is that what people don't realize is that if someone is in there with you at the same time, it shows up at the top of the screen.
No, absolutely. Yeah. It's like, make sure you check
because when Adriana came on and cleared it and make sure everything was okay, you could see her icon come up at the top and then it disappeared after she jumped off. Okay, so that was 26. If it's John Trombetta or Tito Dirk, I'm freaking leaving. I've quit. I'm just not going to do anything to do this anymore. Oh, yes. Finally, he wins on one of my streams. His name is Cheech freaking Ardolino, the only living drummer to ever play with Spinal Tap.
Nice.
All right, congratulations, Cheech. So I don't know if Young Pei Chang, if you already have Cheech's address. I'm not sure if you guys have exchanged anything yet. I'll get it to you. I have your email. I have his information. Well, I don't have his address, but I'll link you guys up. Okay, so we're down to two things. This will be one of the samples. I'll make a 4-pack sample. You'll have this Old Carter Batch 4 bourbon. I'll go ahead and pop this and get rid of the neck pour. You'll get a sample of the new single barrel 9-year reserve Knob Creek. You're not getting any of my fiddler right now. You'll have to wait for a few days for anything. But I'll get you 4 samples total. Those will be 2 of them. I'll put 2 more hitters in. Whoever wins it, and then I'll get that to you. And if you have a preference of those after those 2 bourbons, if you want 2 other two scotches, like you've seen my Glendronach 15, or you've seen, or you want to check out that Barrel Bourbon 18, don't be afraid to ask if I got something you might want to try that you don't have that I might have. So let's see. We're gonna go. Since I can see the list, I'm not gonna pick a number. So, God, I hate this finicky ass computer. I'm about to freaking put my fist through this damn laptop.
Yeah, Simon's saying to redraw for the Raybury Rye.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay. So then Simon, well, no, I'm not going to use Simon. Okay. Young Pei Chang, I'll talk to Cheech. I'll be on his stream later on tonight. Well, you'll be on his stream later on tonight. Freaking, yeah, Young Pei Chang, we'll get you all hooked up with that. Okay, so what we're going to do is Lava Man, go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 289.
227.
Okay, 227. 227 is going to be la, 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 la. $227 is Ali Kern. Allie Kern, you just won a set of samples from me. That's somebody that obviously Wheelz knows, so I'll talk to you about getting in touch with her too, because it's off the original list you sent me.
Okay.
So she won a 4-pack sample, which included that old Carter and the new Knob Creek, and then I'll figure out 2 more samples for her. So then we're going to go ahead and redraw real quick for the rare bead rye. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and randomize it. I'm going to use the same number. This is that easy. It makes it easy. And I'll use 69 all over again. Come on, man. Why does it take so damn long? All right. Well, guess we got somebody else that wins more than one bottle tonight. Adam Dorman, you just won a rare big rye.
Nice.
And that's another person I guess I'll have to get in touch with you to get in touch with, because I think that's off the original list from earlier.
All right.
Yeah, actually, no, I'm sorry. Adam Dorman is someone off of your was one of the donations on GoFundMe.
Okay.
So I'll have to somehow reach out, find a way of getting in touch with him. If Adam Dorman's in the chat, please don't reach out to me or to Wheelz. I'm themashbill.live@gmail.com. Or you can see it in the description. It's in the description. In the about section on this channel. Okay, let's see. The next one is going to be the last one's going to be Wheelz for his Elijah Craig Rye. I'm going to go ahead and do some randomizing again. Hopefully, somebody new can win it.
And Bourbon just got carjacked. It's terrible.
Has he even been on the screen for you lately? What was that?
Right.
Okay, Wheelz. 1 to 289.
Let's go 280.
280. Dun, 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 dun. What time is it, guys, by the way?
10:04.
Yeah.
We have yet another multiple winner tonight. you know him as the Ming the Merciless from The Flash. We all know him also as the only living drummer from Spinal Tap. Cheech Ardolino, you win again, and you win a Elijah Craig Rye.
Nice.
I'll throw in other things. So.
Yeah, I think you and Cheech. I don't know if I think you and Cheech have had some interaction before already. Anyway, about
A little bit. Yep.
Okay, so what time we got, guys?
Coming up on 5 after 8.
Is it? Oh, okay, 7:04 my time. Okay, so that means we didn't go over that far. I don't feel as bad. So the final number was what, 4? Yeah, just under is $1,445 from what was already from 2 days ago when this started to the end of the stream with what Wheelz gave me off of Venmo from earlier tonight. $1,445 with what he gave me from Venmo this stream. I'm sorry. Everything that went to GoFundMe from when I mentioned it the other night to this stream was another $1,000. So it ends up being $1,445. $1,000 came from this stream before what we did from Wednesday to now, and direct payments to Venmo for Wheelz ended up being another $450. So we just raised another $1,400 something to what we were getting. So we're getting close to $9,000 overall with all the different things, because it was after Jason puts in his. It'll be right around 7,500. Another 1450 right here. We're just short of $9,000. We're only $6,000 away from getting that 15,000.
Yep, and I'm probably gonna save my stimulus. So if we're that close.
So we're getting there.
Yeah.
And hopefully Wheelz can maybe, get some stuff started so he can doesn't have to use the Uber for too long here in a couple weeks.
Yep, I only need 2 parts technically to be able to do it because I can always take my chair apart and put it in the passenger seat.
Yeah, but your truck's a little bit high off the ground. Can you pull yourself up in there like that?
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I only need 2 parts. So one part's going to be the chair that drops down to my chair.
Okay.
And then the other part's going to be the hand controls.
Oh, okay.
That way I can still hold on to the chair and take it apart and put it in the passenger seat.
Okay. So hopefully this gets you, with this, I'll get, like I said, there wasn't a lot on my stuff. It pretty much went directly to the GoFundMe.
Mm-hmm.
I believe between Venmo and stuff, it was less than $100. So I'll just go ahead and whatever that amount is, I'll go ahead and send it straight to, we'll figure out where you want me to send it, straight to GoFundMe or straight to that other Venmo account or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say either. Yeah, we'll talk afterwards.
Yeah, you just DM me. You've DM'd me all day. You know how to get in touch with me. So
Yep.
You just tell me what's going on. All right, everybody. There's 10 people left in the chat. I know you guys want to go over to Hot Buttery Rolls and look at Mike Stahl's ugly face. So
I do want to say one thing though.
Yes.
Thank you to everyone who's donated, and thank you to you as well. For all this.
Yeah, people. There's some people that reached out to me and said that they thought it was really cool that I didn't really know you, that I really didn't. We only interacted the first time. Really interacted and had discussions about stuff a few weeks ago, and that I was still went ahead and took the time to do this. It had nothing to do with if I would have met you yesterday and you said you needed some help. It's called karma. So people give back. People gave back to me so hard and helped me with myself and my charity. Mm-hmm. There was nothing. There was not even a second thought. When you asked, that was it. It was done. So we got you a little bit more. I wish it would have been a little bit more, but hey, for 2 hours we did all right. So
well, we'll definitely have to meet up sometime. That's one thing I really want to accomplish after getting everything said and done. Is visit everybody that's helped out, or at least try to.
Yeah. At some point
try to
in
organize
time,
something really here in Denver, man. We got cheap flights from everywhere.
Yeah.
Like that's
and I can fly straight to Denver from
pretty much everybody can fly direct to Denver, dude. You can get here. Yeah, you can get here one shot from anywhere in the country, pretty much.
I can't fly to Reno. I can't fly to Vegas. Mm-hmm. I can't. They're not out of Ontario International. I can't fly to things that are close to me, but I can get a direct flight on Southwest to freaking Denver.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah. So I want to thank everybody for donating. I want to thank everybody for being here. We raised the amount of money that we raised since Wednesday, around $1,000, somewhere around there. That amount was done with only less than 30 people in the chat. And then the people that donated prior to that might not have been in the chat. On top of that, people that reached out after people started spamming stuff or whatever the situation was, people donated directly to Wheelz on a Venmo account and everything else. That's still a very small footprint to raise that much money, and I'm so freaking proud of the people in this community. I'm so freaking can't believe that we can do this, especially with as much as we've been doing this over the last two months, not just with what I'm doing, but with a lot of other people are doing, with Scott's Trooper, with everything that's happened over the last 2 or 3 months, for people to still be able to come out and throw out a $5 here, $20 here, or whatever, to help somebody out and also get a chance at winning a little something they might not have. This is literally there's nothing else I can say except for thank you. I'm not going to cry this time because it's not my charity, so it's not for me, so I'm not going to cry. Just kidding. How Brandon has made it through this far between Jason's stream and this and not gotten really emotional or anything else is amazing. You're a fucking rock, my friend. I will see you.
Jason. Oh, I was pretty darn close with Jason.
Because he was crying. That's the problem, is that when I saw him start freaking welling up, I'm like,
I'm
God damn it. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll see. Everything goes back to my charity streams are over for a little while, guys. So don't worry, I won't be bombarding you with anything like I have for the last 3 weeks. But like I said, I appreciate everything that everybody's done. I'm glad that Wheelz is going to be able to get to stay independent and do what he wants to do. I'm glad that, and truthfully, the thing I'm most proud of is the fact, or not proud of, the thing I'm happiest about is that someone who lives very close to him reached out to me. We talked, me and Wheelz talked. I talked to the other person, and it's Shane Long. Everybody knows because we talked about it earlier. And they met up for the first time. They don't live that far away from each other, like literally minutes away from each other.
Under 30 minutes.
Yeah, under 30 minutes away from each other. They met up, and now you got two guys that are friends now that bourbon hunt that are hunting together, and that's the thing I'm most proud of happening, is that two people got to actually be face to face. They've never seen each other before. They know each other from chats, but they've never had any interaction. And in just a matter of like a few days, they're hunting buddies.
I did say that directly to him too. I'm like, going from talking like this to doing it face to face together, that's big.
So Shane Long, if you're in here, even though you're a pain in my ass, I still love you, brother. I will let everybody get going over to HBR. Lava Man, I'll see you over there. Wheelz, I'll see you over there. Hopefully you guys are around for Cheech if you're not too hammered. As always, I will see everybody on the other side.
Later.
Good night.
Cheers.
Cheers.